if I can sleep, well, we will find out. No, I might have some trouble sleeping. But what is awesome is that the girlfriend had gone to bed, so I can open the door to the room right now. There is actually air in this room right now. Man, that's like almost as important as the energy drink. I should buy a smaller one for the second one, right? That would have been a great idea. Let's do Magma Pit next. Let's look at our level. Oh, we are at an average level of 3, which means we're party level 2, and we're going to be party level 2 for a while longer. Yes. No, wait.
An active
Why do you mean, Lobo?
would certainly not be your top choice for places to look. Curious about what may be.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, I drink 2 on the days I stream. And it says here that you can drink 2 of them. Do not drink more than 2, it says here. So it's good. It says it in my language though, not in English, because yeah, okay. There was heavy rain last night, and the roads are now dark streaks of mud. And as bad as it is for you walking, you see that others up ahead on the road are having worse trouble. You come upon a collection of wagons stuck in the mud on the side of the road. That is like a strange accent, you know. You look around to see an odd assortment of people dressed in garish clothing. They are working to push their brightly painted wagons, all emblazoned with a marvelous and magical techno circus logo, out of the muck. We just stopped for a quick meal, and now the wheels have sunk into this mess. A quattrel with a fancy top hat says as you approach. I'm sure our strongmen will get us out eventually, but we certainly wouldn't begrudge a little extra help. Okay. Let's go with... I don't remember what you actually get from these 2. Should we do... Fortune Teller? You have been cursed? What? My path is dark and cursed. There's a shadow around you, a gloom? Okay, we should do the Ringmaster on this one then. Bastard!
After a day of trekking.
We're gonna gain 13 or more experience points, sure. Kill an elite monster, that sounds possible. Single attack. We do have Wormling Scouts here. Let's try and kill... I'm probably gonna long rest. Let's do undamaged monster. Use your equipped items a bunch of times. Yes. Let's do that. I mean, he's probably gonna open the door as well, but yeah. Now let's try and remember what we're supposed to do. Like, with 4 characters, the hardest part with the quests aren't actually to do them. It's to remember that you have to do them. There's a lot of guys in this first room. Oh, all mercenaries start wounded. Okay. Like, I don't have any sort of tank here. Let's look at this. These guys are not gonna reach me. These guys probably not gonna be able to reach me, the archers or the guards. Probably gonna be attacked by these guys. I'm thinking I shield. And just do like Toxic Bolt or something. enhancement field would be nice. But I mean, if these guys attack me, 2, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I have 6 guys attacking the Tinkerer here, that sounds like a problem. Okay, I will generate earth with this. That's good. I will go early with the Tinkerer and let all of these guys move. And then we're gonna blast these guys. Let's go with... I kind of want to do throwing knives and duelist advance next turn. I'll do heal. And then I'll do fire orbs. Ah, man. Like, impaling eruption here is gonna be sick. Okay, I'll do reviving ether and impaling eruption. That means we don't really need the... this one. Okay, we can still do that. If he gets earth, what can he actually do with earth? Okay, he can do this one. Frigid torrent. That's okay. And then he can move with stoking hail? No. Yes, I guess stoking hail. Because I don't want to move with any of these other ones, right? Man, he is hard to play. I don't want to do the burn cards here. I'm gonna get 2 targets. Oh, that's close combat, actually. Okay, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Let's do this, and no, let's do 60. And open wound, maybe. Okay. Should we try this? Let's see what happens. Okay, we try this. We don't go for the shield, we go for extra attack. Yes! The scouts are jumping, man. This is so sick. The only fear I have is that my Elementalist won't actually be able to attack anyone. Don't need to change this. These guys are okay. These guys are standing still. Everything is great. Like, this is unfortunate, because if I stand here now, he's not going to be able to attack anyone. Okay. Because they're going to surround me here for sure. Alright. Oh, he goes before them. Okay. I could go here. He goes 2, 1, 2. He can't reach me actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't reach me. And I'll attack both of these two. I think we just go here. Elementalist has joined in. Did I? Oh, he needs to get a lot of experience. I was even aware. Okay, I think we're gonna do a lot of damage here. One, two, three, four. Oh man. Oh, this is gonna be... Yes, Lobo. We're gonna kill them all. Just wait for this. Well, I mean, we're not gonna clear the room. I'll be honest, that's not gonna happen, but... We are gonna be able to do some damage here. So we'll go up here, attack this guy. Could have attacked these two, but I don't think I need to. So we'll just go with this. He's almost dead. Awesome. I think he's gonna die. Kill an elite monster. I think he will actually be able to do that right now. So he gets +1 attack because of this guy. Oh, okay. Do we want to attack this guy instead of this one? I think so. Yeah, let's go. That works. Okay. Oh, look at this! Look at this! We have 3 different things. Oh god. Net shooter could be good here. What can you do with that? I could do wound, immobilize, and poison, and target 2. And I can do like 4 damage. This is so sick. Or I could do attack for 3, 2 targets, and stun. Okay. That sounds good. Range 3. Yeah, this is fantastic. I could try and get, like, here for him, so I could do this one with all... Like this, I don't really need the push here, so... Okay. So he's gonna do something. I'm guessing I'll just kill this... No. He wants to kill this one. Sadly, I can't, like, do cold fire now, because he wants to use all of the elements. Can't do the heal. Don't need to do the heal, though. I'll go later, I guess. The problem is that I have 2 people here that do not generate any sort of magic. Like, he can generate, yes. But, like, only on the poison attack, I believe. So we really want to retire the... We want to get some other people in here with the ability to generate stuff. I think that net shooter on these 2 guys is gonna be like my best here. Best bet, I mean. I'll use the move 4, that's fine. I'll do throwing knives. Okay, let's see what happens. They move 1, and they have a range of 3. Okay. Everyone else is kind of shit. No. No, let's just kill him. Throw some daggers. I'll do eagle-eyed goggles, sure. I have 2 targets, so... Nice. He's still wounded. He'll go 1, and then he has 1, 2, 3. Range 3. Oh, shit. I don't really need to... I just need to kill that guy, actually. This is so insane. Yeah, sure, I'll just stun 2 people here. And attack them for 3 as well. Level 1 card on the Elementalist. We got air. Nice. Yes, we kind of forgot about this. How hard does he hit? He hits for 4. Oh. Okay, he can deal with that one, sure. Do we want to attack? Or do we just save this? I think we actually save this. So that was kind of a misplay for me to use those 2 cards. I forgot that he was stunning 2 people. Yeah, I'll do this. Sure. And we will heal ourselves to get rid of the wound. Okay. So we really need to heal him now. We have... Oh, we use the... Because we have 2 targets with this. That is everything. Yes, I mean, this is just... The battles are everything here. And all the battles are... It's like a dungeon crawl, you know? You go into the dungeon, you play... That's the board game. Playing the dungeons. And then there are like a few things you do in between. Like buying some new equipment, leveling up your heroes and stuff like that. And retiring so you get new ones. Other than that, you just fight, you know. Okay, we can do this one. This is decent. We attack for 2, we push people a little bit. Okay, I'll do these 2. Then we can move away. Nice. I need you to like stun, or no, I need to. I'll do the stun trap for once. Just because I can. It might actually be useful here. And then we're gonna heal the Elementalist. I need to use... I'll use this one. Okay, we actually have air, so... I'll do these 2. Or do we go with fire orbs here? We can burn another one. No, we'll do this. And this one. We'll heal. Yeah. So we're gonna go and do the fire orbs next. So we need to do some damage here as well. And I think I'll be able to keep people away. I'll do Duelist Advance so we can shoot for like 6 here. On... Okay. Enoch's guards are standing still. Awesome. The archers have range 3. They're not able to hit anyone, actually. Man. My Elementalist is just gonna keep shredding these people. These people. We get +2 to all attacks targeting someone not next to their friends. Let's go for him. I need to use my poison dagger. Or I'm supposed to use 5 items. That's not really a problem. Yeah, sure. I'll do immobilize on this guy. Not a lot of damage though. But he's immobilized. So that's pretty cool. Yes, we'll push people, sure. I think we want to push people. Like, maybe. Okay, let's pick up some money. We're mostly throwing this out so that I've used this card once. But there are actually a few possibilities for me to get to use it. I'll chill out. Really? Screw this. We'll just loot. Okay, we're gonna bring back fire orbs. I mean, There was a lot of guys in this first room. I can do some fire orbs as well here. That means we get fire and air. That's an attack for 2 on 2 people. We could actually just do invisible on him. That is also kind of cool. I guess we'll do this. Sure. Oh no, this is great for... Oh crap. If he generates fire, I could really... I could put wound on all of these 3 guys. Or I could give him invisibility. I think we're gonna do that. Okay. He goes late. I'll do this. And he will go late. Might do this and might do... Actually, probably do these 2. I want to give him a burn card back. So we have burned a few with him. Oh. Oh. I could go earlier. 1. I mean... Wait a minute. Who has this? Who has the boots of speed? Okay. Let's go. He moves 3. He moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we might get attacked this turn. Let's do some damage, hopefully. Oh! Oh, I forgot about that. That's unfortunate. We can do an attack for 2. 1, 2. We are not going to be able to hit too many people here. Damn. Do I take these hits? Attack for 2. Let's do go invisible. Look at this. 2 targets, wound, immobilize, but I don't have the movement. I would kill him. If I go here. Okay, we'll go up here. Yes. Everything gets disadvantage on me. That's good. So we'll go for the kill on him. What do I need, though? I need this. I can do this. I'll save the... No. I'll just use everything here. Sure. We got air back. Awesome. And we bring back Impaling Eruption there. Cool. Man. Why didn't... Oh, I had immobilized the Inox Guard. I forgot about that. Okay, cool. I think we just move a bit forward. I am... Am I long resting next turn? I think I am. There's nothing wrong with him long resting now, I think. Yes, let's do Icy Spikes. Could I get Fire before his turn? Or I will get Frost that I can't use. I'll do these two. Shield everyone with 2. That's pretty helpful. Except I move at 70. Long rest. Stun shot. Yeah, let's do stun shot here. Okay, they're not moving. These guys are attacking for 2. Everything is great. Yes, 1 damage. That's fine. Okay. I mean, he does not have a lot of health. No one can say that he does. We're soon done here. It's tempting to go and do the flamethrower, right? I would actually buff this as well, but I don't think I need to do the flamethrower here. I don't see any huge gain from that, so we're just gonna stun him. So I think that's the most important thing right now. You're gonna be able to do some damage. Yeah, sure. Let's go with this. Oh, actually, let's stand in the back here. He's gonna have to long rest. Do I heal? Or do I punch someone? I think I just punch. Oh, look at that. It is tempting to do a short rest here. I really want to do... But I don't want to lose this, and I really don't... I can't lose Reviving Ether. Let's see what he can go with here. What do I do against these two guys? I want to kill this one. He's stunned, so Flanking Strike or Open Wound would probably be the way to go. Let's get rid of Venom Shiv. Long rest. Let's do Open Wound. One, two, three. That doesn't really help me, does it? Well, could. Oh, we can attack both of them with him. Cool. And I'll do long rest. Let's go. Archer moves at 29. I'm hoping to kill the archer. Probably not, though. Do I do this? Like... Sure, let's do that. Oh! I actually hit the stun there. Or the curse. Well, that's kind of okay. Now he's gonna attack him and immobilize him, actually. But he's gonna die next turn from the wound, which is nice. Well, he's gonna die right now, actually. I don't think anyone's using the Frost Hair, so finally we actually get to pick up 2 cards with this. And there's no doubt we're picking up these 2, yes. Oh man, don't you love it when things work out? Alright. That's the Tinkerer. He is stunned. Now what the hell do we throw away with this guy? I have no idea. I want to keep these 2. I love them. This seems kind of easy to trigger and get the ice spikes out. Weird name for something that needs fire on the top. This one is... Yeah, I'm gonna remove this. There are flame demons here, so it might be good actually. The stun... You get flame. I think this one. No. I think... This is freaking... I'll do... Oh, that's my late... I would do this one, but this is actually quite good in this mission. Then I need this one. Invisible is cool. Lava eruption, no. Let's remove that, even though it has a low initiative. Okay. This should be easier though. Okay, we've only lost fire orbs now. That's good. Do we take away Ride the Wind or Elemental Aid? I think... I'll do Ride the Wind. Elemental Aid can be insane. We are not opening the next room right now, I believe. Okay, we want to kill an elite monster. This seems like a possibility to do that. What do we want to do when we run into the next room? Possibly ice spikes. He's gonna long rest. Here we can get fire and frost this round. Not really helping to kill him though. I'll go early so I can cloak if there's a problem. At 11, we're gonna do a lot of damage. That means we want to go at 20 and make sure he dies. We can do... We'll do this. Sure. Let's go. Okay. This should work. +2 attack if my enemy is not next to anyone. Probably a kill. Actually isn't. So that's kind of what we wanted. Cheers. I'll go there. Okay, we need to heal. Sadly, he didn't actually... I didn't get to attack with him, so I didn't get the frost here. That's unfortunate. That means I have fire. That's fine. Oh, he's doing this. Okay. Now we need to heal our Scoundrel at some point. I'm fine with not having... Ooh, we have enhancement field again here. I guess we didn't use reviving shock. Okay. Do we go in and cloak? We can move in and just do swift bow, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and do swift bow. That seems nice. And then we'll try and get duelist advance up for next turn, and we'll cloak here, sure. Or do we go in with smoke bomb? Oh, I used my Eli goggles? Okay. You're gonna go late. Well, as late as you can. I guess it's these two. We get an attack for 2 with wound. I think that's fine. You could actually heal him. And just say, screw this. I'll do an easy stun shot here. Just to see what, like, then we can get ready. Ooh, or do I go with 61 enhancement field? Or like... I could just heal and do enhancement field. We're gonna move back. We're gonna try and do this, the cold fire. Okay, let's try this. So he runs in, the rest are going backwards. We move 3. These guys move 1. That's not a problem. Demons are going, oh, range 5? Bastard. Oh, shit. All of these are going to be able to attack him, right? Okay, okay. Spellweaver is going to take a lot of damage here. Move 2, attack for 3 at range. Okay, I need to go here, actually. Just to stand in the way of this guy. Because we might have to burn cards here. Swiftbow? It looks like he's throwing a dagger on the Swiftbow, right? Okay. That's good. 2 damage. We can take that. Okay, the attacks weren't that big. That's 4. Okay, okay. Yeah, he's gonna try and move all the way around. That's pretty fantastic. Now, let's look at this. We have range 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to do this, actually. To any great effect, at least. I'll do this so I can heal him. We're gonna move at 17 next turn. Probably. We probably need some stuff like fire we need next turn. Okay, we'll see what we can do. I don't want to use mana potions like the turn before, because things might change very quickly here. So we're gonna go here. The range on the retaliate is 2. That's fantastic. Do I need to... I would just stop him from not moving right now. Okay, let's just go with this. Oh! We did 1 damage. That was cool. Air isn't gonna be good next turn. This, probably not gonna use this. I'll do... Oh. We actually created fire for him now. Oh, I could have created... Could have created frost for her. She would have stunned 3 people. That would have been better. Okay, let's ignore some shields here. One, 2, 3. So we can attack these 2 and ignore shields. What? The flame attack? No, we got wound here. That's the reason for the flame attack. So you can see that these guys have like 4 shields and 3 shields. So these guys don't really die. Unless I use the bow here that ignores shield values. Like, flame demons, everyone hates them, Lobo. Like, everyone hates fighting flame demons. They have retaliate, so you take damage when you attack them. They have a bunch of shields, so they reduce all the attack. Yeah, but I think that was the wound attack, right? Because, like, his attack didn't actually do any damage. It just did the wound. But this is gonna be decent. Let's go. +2 on him. Damn it. Okay. We still have the Flame Demon very much alive here. The elite one. We have Frost. That means I have I have stun on this. That's good. So we can stun one enemy with this. Ooh, I could go with Impaling Eruption here. attack these two. Generate earth. And he will be able to target 2 people. Like, but Lobo, I think like this guy is the hardest guy to play in the game. In my opinion, he is. This guy is the one I'm struggling with. Because there's like, you have to think about these elements that you... Because like these cards you can see here, this is creating an ice element. And this is also creating fire and air. And then here's like, he uses air. Creating earth. Using earth. Creating... And then this is like, oh, you can use all elements. So if you want him to be really strong, you start up a turn with all of the elements on him, then it's gonna be super strong. We're gonna try and do the top here. I think we can target 2 people and stun them. And if we're lucky, something else as well. Let's go late with him. He's standing at a good place. And we'll do throwing knives? Like, sure. Yeah, everyone that uses the elements, like the Scoundrel here, he's pretty basic. Like, you use this, you attack 2 people. Because it targets 2, range 3, and attack 2. So this is okay. What's advanced with everyone, Lobo, is like you have to think about the top card and then I'll do the bottom card. While this guy has, I guess, Smoke Bomb is his most advanced card at the moment. That you have to plan a little bit with. Because you go invisible and then you'll do double damage on the next attack. So you want to go invisible and have like a huge attack planned for next round. But that's nothing compared to the Elementalists, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. Okay, let's see what we can do with him. Do we just go in and stun someone? We run forward, run 4, do a stun. We got things under control. Sure. Let's do that. Okay. The guards are not attacking. Are not moving or attacking. Yes. And like, it's also like, my guys, the ones I have, the Spellweaver, the Tinkerer, and the Scoundrel are your basic 6 characters. They're 3 of the basic characters, the one you start with. The Elementalist is an unlockable one. So, kind of a spoiler for you, sorry. But you do not have access to this guy until you can unlock him. And all of the characters you unlock are more advanced. Like Spellweaver is maybe one of the harder characters to play out of the 6 starting ones. In my opinion, once again. Do we just attack these guys? If we get a +1 on him, that's good. We're gonna get our cards back soon. Let's go. Really? Yes. We got Retaliate from the Flame Demon, of course, and we heal. Oh god, yes. Okay, I'm gonna be able to stun these 2, which is good. We're gonna have some trouble here. What's the archer doing? He's moving 1, so he can move here, and then he's attacking at range 3. Okay, he's not dangerous. That's great. He has a Retaliate 3 with a range of 3. He can move 1, 2, 3, 4. I can stun him with the Tinkerer. And he will just go here. And I'll use these two and go for these two guys. That means he's gonna die from the wound now. But my Elementalist is struggling with HP here. Kill an undamaged monster. Well, that's not happening anytime soon. He has the piercing bow, but I want to keep this for last room, I believe. Yeah. Can you do any sort of damage? Not really? Okay. Like, what do we have left here? So we have a problem with the last flame demon here. We could go and attack him with this, like 3 damage, but that's not gonna help. Let's throw a dagger on this guy. And the archer. I do not have great cards for next turn. Do we want to bring one of these up? Oh, we can actually... Can we do something cool with this? Really? We are not able to... I'm gonna try this. Because I want to know if I can actually... Can I force him to move, even though he's stunned? I cannot. Now we know. I could attack a couple of times next turn. We might be struggling here. I don't know what to do with this guy. I'll do a short rest. Frost armor, that's a good burn actually. Okay, we have cold fire, so he's gonna stun someone. Awesome. We're gonna do these two. That's great. I can do Toxic Bolt here. Or I can do Tinkerer's Tools and Hook Gun. That's kind of fun. I guess we... I don't want to do poison on him. I want to do poison on this guy. Okay, I'll give someone a card back, just... That means we have... Okay. So we can do this attack for 3 with Pierce 2. It's possible to kill this guy with this. It's also possible that I have to burn this card if I try to use that. Like, he needs to get a +1. That's not a good chance at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Let's try that. How am I dealing with him now? I'm not. But I'm stunning him, hopefully. Everything moves late. That's good. The archer, I want the archer to die, if that's possible. So here we're stunning both of these. This one's dead, this one's stunned. So a lot of things are not going great, but... Oh no, now I could actually try and attack him with him. Yes, I think we're doing that. Okay, if I attack him, he has a retaliate of 3. And this guy has a retaliate of 3. Yeah, I can't go in and attack both of these. So I think we're helping with this kill. That is so stupid. That's just... How big of a freaking idiot am I? He has retaliate. I forgot about that. Okay. I'll remove these. Okay. Like, are you kidding me? That irritates me. You kind of want to do, like, give him poison, but it doesn't really help. Really? Miss? Okay. I think I'll go and just attack the big guy here. I can give someone a card back. Okay. He gets a card. Next turn he will have... Next turn he will have... Do we do the... Shaping the ether. Okay. He's attacking for 2, so that should be fine. I can't attack both of these, but I can attack him. I would kill with +1 and ×2. Yeah, that's a shitty chance to kill, right? We're not doing that. And we will just attack these 2 guys instead. Hopefully, if we're lucky, this one guy dies. He did not. Okay. Other people are dying, though. Yeah, sure. Now we need to give the Scoundrel back cards, if possible. At any point here. At this point, I have a target 2 without anything else. You're gonna do long rest, that's fine. I could go 2. Do the flamethrower. I should go more than 2, actually. I should... Okay, I can move further with this. So I can move here and do the flamethrower. Then he will die at some point. We generate some fire as well. That's great. And you will do these 2. Cool. Attack for 2 from the Flame Demon. That's not a big problem. That's good. Oh, crap. Really? He went that early, okay. Now we need to heal our Elementalist, for sure. Yes. We will go here. There's these, that is 4. I need a +1 and then he dies. Look at the retaliate here. Are you kidding me? We would burn 1 card. I'm like, yeah, screw this. We're just going for it. +2 on him would be awesome. +1. He's dead. We'll take it. That's a 5. Oh yeah, he did the extra retaliate there. So we need to burn a card to get rid of that. Sure, Tinkerer's Tools. That shitty card we took. To check it out. Okay, he has 1 health. Great. He has +2 attack and target 2. Great. Yeah, let's go. Did I miss both of them? Is this like... Is this a joke? Okay. I mean, that was a good place to get rid of the thing. I'll take some money. Let's heal him. Not fun at all, Lobo. Man. Okay. But I mean, I've saved up some of my best cards. Like, we're gonna do Smoke Bomb, Throwing Knives, and Duelist Advance. It's gonna be freaking amazing. Thief Snack, that's fine, I can remove that. Long Rest, sure. Okay, so we're at, like, Long Rest on everyone? That doesn't really work. Someone needs to deal with him. I'll short rest you. Redraw that. Okay, we lost poison, that's fine. One, two, three, 4. We could pull him over here. I mean, he's gonna throw daggers. Probably kill this guy. And then do some... oh yeah, they're just exhausted, so they're gone from this mission. And then they're back afterwards. So no permadeath here at all. If you lose a mission, you get like all the experience and money you've gained, and then you just have to try the mission again. Yes. 2 these. Okay. I'll do long rest, sure. I'll move. We're gonna use Ink Bomb in the next room, and that's probably gonna be soon, so let's do this one. Okay. Okay, the Flame Demon is dead. So it's all about killing these 2 guys. I am gonna pretend that this is enough. Come on, do not miss the archer. Thank you. Next turn, you're going in. Yes. We need the throwing knives here. Because we're going to use them in the next room. We're just going to stand in the back here. This guy's dying slowly. Okay. He still needs to die, though. I have not used this. Let's throw it away. The problem with throwing away the cards I do not use is that I'm just stuck with a bunch of cards. I really want to use all of them. And I want to use the top on all of them. There's probably money here, so... Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna use the loot too and get all cards back. I need 6 more experience with the Elementalist. That looks kind of hard. Now we're going in with this. This is actually a decent card to go in with. We might be able to do something cool with that. He needs to be hurt. Okay. Okay, we can actually do this. We should do this though. Am I setting up? Yeah. I'll get Frosthair. And we'll attack. Man, I could start burning some cards on this guy. I haven't burned any cards on him. He has some good cards, actually. Let's do Stoking Hail, sure. You're gonna go late. Ink Bomb. No, not really. I want to get to a decent position. I might heal, actually. Let's do this. So plan is to go in and see what happens with the Scoundrel. Kill this guy, and the others will move into attacking positions next round. Yes. Okay. Archers are moving 2. They're moving 1, 2. They're 3 range. They can't reach anyone. He's moving 1. There are 2 elite flame demons here. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That's fine. Yes, we'll move him into the fire. Now, we cannot stay hidden for 2 rounds. That is a problem. Archer is gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'll just move over here. Because he should now go through the hazardous terrain and take damage. Because he's standing there. Thank you. Okay, no one's actually moving anywhere, it looks like. Oh, crap. I could stun everyone. Do I go for the stun here? Feels like I should stun some people. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do any kind of great attack here, unfortunately. Okay. He will loot 6 gold and pick up all of his burn cards. Cool. Yeah. This isn't... You're not standing the way you're supposed to, dudes. What are we doing here? We can do... We have wound here. We attack for 4. Like, he only needs the earth element right now. Okay. Yeah, let's give him that. And he can move 1, 2, 3, 4. He can get over here and he can do a whole lot of damage, actually. But you also... I need movement on him. We'll do stun shot. Problem is he's gonna move at 16. That's a bit early, I believe. How far can you move? You can, like, seriously not get close to anything. Let's do... Ride the Wind and this. How am I doing with... He's done with his quest. He's done with his quest. He needs to kill an undamaged monster. So this is it for him. He needs a +1 on his attack here. I'm not going to be able to do enhancement, so... With the ink bomb, he could kill one of them. I'll go there. All attacks targeting you get disadvantage. That's good. This is after the Tinkerer, and he's gonna go in and do, like, a bunch of stuff. I could stun, though. Push 3? Man, we could just kill these guys. Okay, okay. It's just so bad that he is moving first. Because he's gonna do a lot of damage if people are not standing next to each other. Which everyone is. Okay. Still not what I wanted, but closer to it, I think. Huh. Sadly, no one... They're all gonna... They refuse to not stand next to someone. But this is like 3 damage back at me, which is a problem. So I think I'll just have to take these 2. This is not worth anything. Or I could go with this. Well, that's the possibility, though. If I go for him. Attack for 3. Or I could say screw it and go here and attack him and do the... Yes, let's do that. What is he doing? Moving 2 and attacking 4? It's fine. Yeah, sure. Let's try this. Double damage. Let's go. Boom! That worked. Well... I mean... You can see here, I have a bunch of cards left. So, honestly, I'm doing... The only Scoundrel is struggling, because he got hit once. And I had to, like... You can burn cards, like, throw the cards out of the game when you take damage that is lethal. So the Scoundrel is in trouble, but everyone else is... Okay, Tinkerer has also used a lot of cards, though. The other people are still really good. So I still have a lot of firepower, to be honest. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna use some of that firepower right here. Let's go over there. This is fine. So if I get a +1 now, he actually finishes his Executioner battle goal. So, sure, let's do that. Damn it. Okay, now he's gonna struggle. But, like, I'm still gonna win this. Easily. I think I'll win it easily. Okay, we still have this guy left. That worries me a little bit. Not even... We didn't do anything then. Why didn't I attack him with... Okay. Range 3. Okay, we need to go here, actually. The archers are gonna attack for 4. Okay. So the archers are not really done either. Okay, let's hope for a +1 on him. I think that's a kill. It's not a kill, actually. He's dead. Yes, he's gonna shoot my Tinkerer, which is kind of bad. Okay, we need to, like, make sure we don't screw this up. Like, if I burn this now, We need to try with this one, maybe. Okay, I'm starting to worry a little bit here. I don't really have any way to deal with the shields here right now. Can we get fire so we can get wound on people? Okay, we can do... We're gonna sacrifice this guy. Yes. Just go here and do the open wound on this one. He's gonna long rest here. What can you do? You cannot do a lot unless I generate some fire for you. This guy's stunned. I've felt like I've been in complete control for so long, but now it's like, damn, am I actually gonna die here? We got some heals. Do we just heal and go early here? No, like, screw it. You're not gonna be able to do any of your good things. Oh shit, I have burn cards here. Okay, okay. Ice spikes. It's an attack for 5. What else do you have on the bottom here? You have ice spikes. That's really good. The bottom here. So we're gonna do this and can we do the bottom there? Yeah, we can. Bottom and I don't really know. I'm so confused right now. Target all adjacent enemies? No problem. Oh man! He's not gonna die. Oh, that's actually a problem. Guess who stands next to him? The Tinkerer, who is long resting. Okay. Because I need the enchantment here. And like, I'm running in with him as well. This is... Well, I need to run in with him. He's gonna die anyways. So this is just... he has 3 range. Skip the building. Okay, we get wound on him. And the Scoundrel is dead. He's gonna attack for 2 targets. It's bad. It's bad. This is really bad. I'm gonna be super annoyed if I actually fail this. We lost enhancement field. That's bad. We have a stun shot. Stun shot is decent. Someone gets all their discarded cards back is also okay. Yeah, I'll throw this away. I could attack with the bottom here. That might do some damage. That would also allow me to do cold fire. What's the alternative? This is an attack for 5. That's not great. It's like you can do frost armor. It doesn't really help me that much. I can do impaling eruption here though. Let's do that. Stun shot, sure. I'll do these two. That's the best cards I have. Okay. So we're getting... Do we short rest this? Are there things that are better here? The stun would be good. Okay. He attacks for 3, that's not a problem. That means he stands still. Oh god. This is like... Kill an undamaged monster. That didn't happen. I stun him, and then I'll give him his cards back. Do we want to do this, or are we like okay with just doing some damage to him? I think so. I think this guy has all his cards back. I'll just stand here. That's fine. He does 1 damage to him? Really? This is 1 damage. I'd rather just try and like stay alive here. Yeah. Screw this. I'll just attack him instead with 1 damage. Okay, we lost another dude. Let's do a short rest here. The stun, that's fine. I can heal. I can shield. We can do Ice Spike on this guy. We could do these two. That will give us all the elements for next turn. Okay, let's try this. 30. All adjacent enemies. That doesn't happen. Wound is irritating. I'll shield him. Let's go. He's gone. Awesome. Man, this is really taking some time. I have some problems with shields. They're attacking for like 2 here. We need to get wound on him though. That's like super important here. Oh, I lost the wound one. This one has wound, if I can get fire. Here we have a stun, that's useful. We could also move and heal. This is the worst fight I've ever done. Well, that I might actually succeed at, that is. I'll do the movement. He's gonna die, but I need wound on him. Okay. Move 3, attack for 3, range 5, okay. Shield. Yay! And heal self. Got rid of the wound. Awesome. Not attacking. He can't see me. Nice. Oh, okay. He generated fire. I was about to do the same. Are we trying to kill him with this? We attack for like 4. We draw 2 cards. Maybe we're lucky. 1 is not enough. Shit, we used the fire on that. Damn it. Can we generate fire here? Okay, let's from short rest. This is okay. We're gonna do fire orbs on him just to generate fire so that you can do short rest. Yes. Like, wound is the only way to kill these guys right now. Oh man. And you can do it at 17 if he does that. Okay. Okay, they're not attacking, so it's fine. Well, look at that! Okay, we got it. Okay. Let's go for the 6 gold here. Yeah, like, seriously? That was just stupid. I fought the one fire elemental for like 5 turns, so that Boon would kill him.
Though less armored than most Inox.
Okay.
And fighting and
We made it though. We also got 2 of these. Kill 1 or more elite user equipped items. Yes. This man, if this had worked, we would have been so much better. I can't believe he didn't get 13 experience. I must not know how to get experience with that guy. Alright, so we're gonna just fix up on, like, in the city. We're gonna do things, and then we're gonna see if there's, like, anyone else online that we can raid. So if you... because I need to go to the bed and not sleep, because I've been drinking energy drinks. So if you know anyone cool that's online, now is the time to say so. Yes, we'll definitely get that one. He's got the magma waders. Well, you get XP like you saw there after the mission, but you can also see, like, what's an easy one? This one. If I use the bottom here, I get 1 experience. This is experience. If I use the top, I get 2 experience. So a bunch of your cards have experience on them. Like Flanking Strike. Attacks for 3, and then you can add to attack and gain an experience if you attack a target that is adjacent to one of your allies. Oh, you don't... We are... Yeah. I am gonna end the stream soon, but first we gotta... fix things here. Like, we're selling magma... Magma? I'm not sure. The waders. Yes. I actually think we might finish the quest here. Wait a minute. Is this the wrong person? No, she wants 2 heads, 2 bodies, 2 legs. So we're gonna buy some equipment for Casual Viking. We'll buy this one. Yes. Do we have... We have wing boots? Yes. So we're just buying a bunch of stuff with her, because she needs 2 small items and 2 hand items. Okay. What's the cheapest hand item? Guess we can get a poison dagger. Okay, we're closing in on the end for her. But we're not entirely there. Because she wants to own a lot of equipment. Yeah, she wants to own... I need... 1 more hand item and 2 small items. I can't buy that with 18 gold, unfortunately. Okay, let's do a city encounter. On a trip to the new market, you see a curious sea chart prominently displayed in a Walrath merchant's stall. Ah, I see this interests you, he says while holding it up, taking great care not to damage it. I've been told this map will lead you to a location of untold riches, wondrous beyond anything you have seen before. The Walrath gestures grandly with his free hand, and his smile grows wide. How can you say no to this? Just make me an offer. I will try and bargain for this. Cost me 20 gold. We wanna keep the money here. Let's Okay, check-in has a lot of money. Let's... That means an enchant soon. I'll take Krieger's money. We'll let check-in keep all of his cash. And we got a sunken vessel. I bet that's the mission we're gonna do next. Other than this, I think, like, that's it for my people. I think... Yes. Yeah, these cards worked a bit better for casual, actually. Casual is gonna be done very soon. So we have... Like, everything here are core quests. Except the sunken vessel. So I think we're doing that next. Not today, though. Alright, so hey, if you were marching here, I would appreciate the follow. I appreciate the company most of all. And I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a follow to see when I'm online. And we'll see if we can raid someone. So I'll just send you over as soon as I see what's online here.